Now, this is another movie coming in at number 5 for me. And again, I'm a huge fan of the based on actual events, based on a true story, or any movie that really follows and stays true to the true events that happened, because that is freaky to me. Seeing it come to life on screen. So number 5 for me is The Strangers.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that one, yeah, you didn't like it too much. I can already
I've never
That
tell.
movie,
seen that
no,
movie.
that movie makes me angry. Like that. No, that movie makes me angry because they have a gun in the house.
It evokes a
Like,
lot of emotion. Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
it's the idea. That's another one of like, what would you do if this happened to you? What would you do? And it kind of
Yes,
puts you in that situation, and it makes you think about that. That it's just lock your doors at night. Let's just put it that way.
totally. Yeah, and for people who don't know, the screenplay, it was inspired by two real life events: the Mason family Tate murders, a multiple homicide, as well as a series of break-ins that occurred in the Bertino's neighborhood as a child. Um, so I guess it was the okay, I guess the screenplay writers, whatever. But anyway, so some journalists noted similarities between the film and the Keedy, I believe, cabin murders that occurred in Keedy, California in 1981. Although that's the screenwriters, um, the screenplays. Anyway, that's where it's where the guy grew up. Sorry, I'm getting fumbled in my words, but anyway, it took place in a rural spot in South Carolina, fall of 2006. Creepy movie for me. Again, big moments there, big suspenseful moments. The mask that they have on, and like the hood, like the burlap type
The
hoods that
sack,
they,
yeah.
yeah, the sack that they have on is creepy enough. And the fact that there's just a string of events that go on that, just like you said, Steve, it's just like you put yourself in that instance. It's like, really, they knock on the door, like you wouldn't go straight for the gun, or
Yeah,
in my mind, I'm like, you wouldn't have a gun on you and you're traveling more than an hour away from home.
yeah,
It's like,
that's
come on. There's just so many different things. And yeah, I mean, I just put myself in that. And there was actually a second movie with this, it's, I believe it's A Strangers Pray at Night. That's the one I need to bring it up um see it. That one was actually released March 9th of 2018. So it's a very recent movie. But I have not seen that yet. I'm sure it's same type deal. But again, it's just those types of movies freak me out because that actually happened.
well, yeah. It's a simple concept too. It's just three people stalking a couple,
Yeah.
in their house, knocking on the
Yeah.
door, knocking on the windows. Nothing more, nothing less. Just
Right.
three crazy people just stalking you at your house, and because you're in the rural neighborhood, there's no one around. It's just you. So what do you
And
do?
they had been watching that house. They knew who had lived there. They knew it was a summer house. It was not an everyday full-time home. They had tabs on that house. They were scouting it. Man,
Yeah,
that's
no.
freaky.
Yeah, at one point, I think Tyler's character, Liv Tyler's the woman in it. She
Mhm.
says, "Why are you doing this?" And their answer is because you were home.
Because
Like
you were
Yeah.
home, right?
nothing scary, like nothing malicious. Just you were home, so we just decided to stalk you and kill you, and
Yeah.
terrorize you. And it's just, yeah, no, you're right. It's a very real concept. So
Yes.